All right, here we go. It is market update time, and there's a lot going on, so stick around because I want to get through it all with you, okay? And of course, if you're watching this through social media, make sure you click on the description and you click on the link. So when I say check out the numbers down below, you're going to check those numbers out. So here we go. Let's get into it. The MAI has been ramping up. Inventory has been falling off. We'll get into why that's happening, but go down a little bit lower. And we're going to look at those interest rates down there. We're at 6%. We're sitting right about 6%. We've been sitting there now for a little while. We haven't really moved up and down much from that 6% range. And so we're kind of at that stasis point right now to see what's going to happen, because next week the Fed is probably going to be announcing another rate cut because of the job reports that came out and a lot of other factors, but we're going to see another rate cut. And we're going to see how that affects us in the short term, because I know we're going to expect a bunch of rate cuts next year. And if we get those, then the market's definitely going to be changing, and what we're going to be seeing is a lot more activity. So let's get into the MAI number and those the drop in the inventory. So what's happening right now is, remember we were talking a few months ago in the last couple of weeks as well, is that we had a ton of escrows falling out. That means that we had like 25 to 30% of all escrows were falling out and then maybe going back in, different things. But those of that fallen out recently, those sellers are probably taking their homes off the market right now. We've seen a lot of cancellations right now, people coming off the market, and they're probably going to reposition themselves for January, February of next year. So that means that the market, the MAI, is going to go up because we just don't have as much inventory, and the inventory we have is getting stripped off. And the buyers that are serious, that are staying in the market, are grabbing homes now because they know that grab a home now, December 3rd, you're not going to close before January. There's a very good chance you're going to be sometime into January, early to mid-January. So you're not going to be closing during the holidays. And those sellers that are taking their homes off the market, while they're going, I don't want people in my house right now during the holidays. Let's just take it off the market and start it back up. Buyers, if you're thinking about waiting, don't wait. If there's something out there you like, go after it now. We've had multiple open houses in our neighborhood this past week or two. We're seeing new homes come to the market right now. And what's going to happen is, if you wait till that first quarter, that's when the competition comes back and all the buyers come back into the market. So if you can find something now, stay active on your search, go to the open houses, contact your agent, hopefully it's me, get you into those homes, and let's make some offers before the end of the year, because once these rates start to drop again and this homes start coming back on the market, there's going to be more buyers coming to the market as well. So it's going to get more competitive. So I'm expecting, and NAR put out some numbers. I think they were saying something like between 15 and 20% more inventory than we've had in the past. They're expecting in Q1 of next year. So you're going to see a lot more come to the market, which is going to see a big flood of buyers coming in to grab those as well. So it could be a very busy Q1, especially Q2, but Q1 could be very busy next year. Okay, so that's all the numbers I got for you. Of course, click on all the buttons down below. You can check all those out. If there's not a city listed there that you need, that you want to have information about, just reach out to me. I can send that to you. But other than that, I'm looking at all my stuff here. That's all I've got. So let's see what the Fed does next week and how that affects rates. I think we're going to have still a pretty busy end of the year, even though we have some sellers dropping out. But I think the real buyers are still out there and they're still going for it. So let me know if you need anything at all. You know what I always say, Agent B here to help when you're ready. I'll see you.